Hey team, if you came out and served last weekend, I want to say thank you because I can't remember in recent times when we've had that many volunteers just on a regular weekend that's not a big event like say Super Bowl or Easter or Christmas at Crossroads or something like that. So I want to thank you all because you came, you showed out, your hearts were open, you were showing people the character of Jesus and your big smiles and your warm desire to just to do the thing, to welcome them, whether you were holding a door, blowing bubbles, playing cornhole, passing out yoo-hoos and popsicles. Yeah, all kind of things were happening this weekend that was not advertised. And pouring coffee or seating people with a warm smile, all kind of things were happening, and you all were there. And just to be honest, it feels good to be serving with you, alongside you, with that kind of energy. So thank you all. This weekend is week 2 of the Play and Purpose journey, and play is going to be the main topic of Brian's message. So I ask a question. I have a question for you all. If you feel that play may be a place where there is growth in your life, where you can learn or grow more from experiencing more play, then I want to encourage you to not skip out on the small group, the journey group aspect of this journey. The journey groups have not started yet. People have not begun to meet yet, but they will after this weekend message. So I just want to say that if you feel like this is a place where you can grow, then sign up and join a group. I'll put the link in this email so that you can find it. I'll try to make it as easy for you as possible. That's it. Last thing that I want to do is I want to leave you with a little bit of encouragement. So I want to speak or talk about one of the figures in the New Testament, and that is Barnabas. Now, Barnabas is a brother in ministry to the Apostle Paul, and Barnabas is not his real name. His real name is Joseph, but Barnabas is a nickname based on his character, because the name Barnabas has 3 meanings, but one of those is son of encouragement. Now, when you see that prefix bar, B-A-R, when you see that on a name and a Hebrew name, what they're saying is, you, the way that you act, the way that you look, you remind me of your father. You remind me of your dad. So with his nickname being Barnabas, we're saying that his character, the way that he acts, the way he treats people, it reminds them of being around a father that is just that much filled with encouragement. Now, some of his other nicknames, or not nicknames, but meanings of Barnabas is a counselor, son of counselor. That reminds me of in the Old Testament, a prophecy in the book of Isaiah that says that unto you a child is born, unto us a son is given, and he shall be called Wonderful Counselor. Another name for a meaning for Barnabas is comforter. Now that reminds me of John chapter 14, where this is Jesus speaking, and he's saying that it's good for him to go to heaven because he is going to send the Holy Spirit, and he shall be, give me a second, a dog barked, took my mind out of it. He says that I will send the comforter. He is calling the Holy Spirit the comforter. So, encouragement, counselor, comforter, and with that bar in front of it, that prefix bar, we're saying that be around Barnabas reminds people of being around Jesus for the way that he loves them and lifts them up. I want a nickname like that. I would like for someone to consider me to say that when I'm around them, that's how I make them feel. That's wonderful. Now, it makes me think about my youngest son. When people talk to him or meet him, they say that he reminds them of me. So if we're following these Hebrew rules, a nickname that could be fitting for my son would be Bar Sean, because he reminds them of me. Now, don't ever call him something like that, because he probably would honestly hate that. But that would be a fitting nickname for him. Now, when I think about myself, I can't always call myself a joyful or exciting or a happy person, because everyone has bad days. So maybe a nickname for me on some occasions could be Bar Eeyore, if I'm being honest, or Bar Grumpy, You know, those are nicknames that could some days fit Sean. But I would prefer a nickname like Barnabas. And I bet you all could too. So last question I'll pose for you is, if your nickname, whatever your name is, follows these kind of rules, these Hebrew rules, what would your bar be? And how can you be more Barnabas, more Bar Jesus? How can you step it up to fit that level? All right, that's it, friends. That's all I got for you. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.